Let's talk about one of my favorite games, 2 feet up. 2 feet up on me or you, 2 feet up on an object. One of my favorite games for sure, for so many reasons. At first I didn't really understand. I thought it was just kind of cute, but over time, over the last couple years, using it with my dog, using it with other dogs, I've seen how it teaches dogs to feel empowered. It teaches them to understand that they have some control over what they do, and that makes for a very confident, calm, happy dog. And so I'd like to show you how to start it from the very beginning with Murph or Otter. I think Murph is probably going to stay on his boundary for today. Otter will always work, as that is just who he is. Good boys. And so we're going to start from the very beginning. You have 2 ways to teach 2 feet up. One of them is with a lure. So you have food in your hand, kind of under your thumb, and you put that under their nose and you guide them very gently onto the surface that you'd like them to put their feet on. The other way is to capture, and that means that you would play a game, maybe like orientation game, where you toss food to each sides, and then you put something flat right in the middle. And you can start with like a beach towel so they can't miss it, or a little kitchen towel, and over time you fold it up and continue to play your game. But we'll demo both of those and then show you. And then you can switch to other surfaces, like this is a cut up yoga mat that's super portable and easy for me to put in my back pocket or my bag when we're on a walk. And let's say one of the dogs were to see something and I've got this out real quick and threw it on the ground, they would all of a sudden know what to do. Instead of, should I bark at that dog? Should I be worried? Are we good? They immediately know what to do as soon as they see that visual cue followed by my marker of 2 feet up. And you can use whatever marker that you like. You can also transfer to a higher surface like a yoga block or a foam block, and being able to use all of these different things is really good for their flexibility, which also helps a dog to be confident. And then this is our favorite, of course. This is one of our favorites. I think we have a lot of favorites. All right, Otter, you ready to play? So let me show you with a towel first. That way, in case you are brand new to this game, you know where to start. So we would start by making it really big. Hi, Otter. Yeah, so I would put food in my hand under his nose, and I would move my hand, yes, and then I would release the food when his feet were on. And then I would have him have another treat back there to opt out, relieve that pressure. And he's just so quick back on, isn't he? Let me throw it a little farther. And then we'd lure him. Yes, good boy. Yes, and then if I were trying to capture, I would play a little bit of orientation game. Yes. And the minute his front feet touch that, yes, I would mark and release another piece. Yes. Yes. Yes, good job. Yes, that's a good boy. Yes, good boy. You'll find it, find it. Good job, Murph. Okay, so let me take this up for a second. So once your dog has it, either through luring or capturing, then you can switch to the higher surfaces. Now, he already knows this game, so he's gonna make it look a little easy. Yeah, good boy. So, one of the things that's really fun about this too is that you can look at their body. So like you see how he's got a little hump back here? We would want to straighten that out for sure. So I'm going to break him off. This isn't our this is beyond our basic. But just you can always observe your dogs, and you can move them or start to move them around and pivot a little bit. Let's see if I can get him to pivot. There we go. So we want that hump to straighten, to flatten out a little bit. So I could use 2 benches if I wanted to do that. Topic for a different day. Different day. One of the things I do suggest is that when you are teaching your 2 feet up objects, you give them a release cue. 2 feet. Good. Break. Good. 2 feet. Yes. Break. You can have them come off the front, the back. Yes. Break. Super boy. And then when you're not using it, pick it up, because that makes it more scarce. And anything that's more scarce, down. Nice. Anything that's more scarce is more valuable. Good job, Murph. So that's the 2 feet up object. I encourage you to give it a try today. Try through luring, try through capturing, play the orientation game over a towel, or try with luring. If you've been playing food follow with me in class, then you could definitely try luring. But I know for sure that your dogs are going to be able to do this, and you're going to benefit. So give it a shot. Your turn. Go play.